Good.
Okay. So tomorrow night you play Miami. I mean, Dalton was saying, every game you kind of look at the same way, but it's a team from inside the state. Miami, it's a top 25 matchup. I mean, is there a little bit more added edge or excitement when you play Miami here?
I wouldn't really say so. Dalton spoke well on it. It's just another game for us. You can't look at it as they're a top 25 team or it's the biggest game of our season. It's really not. It's just another game. We just got to go out there and play like we always do. And I think the moment you start thinking about, this is a big game, top 25, and you start to get nervous and all that. We're just not about that. Every game for us is just the face of this opponent, so we're just going to go out there and play our best.
Entering that Auburn series, though, obviously it's a big series there. You guys were the underdogs. And now, even though Miami is the higher-ranked team, there's more expectations expected out of you guys because you have the number next to your name. So will it feel any different than when you guys head up to Auburn, tomorrow?
It might feel a little bit different. There's probably going to be some more people in the crowd, but I think once we just start playing the game after the first pitch, it's just going to be like any other game. You just forget about the crowd and you just play your game.
We're kind of going off that. Have expectations, have the mindset maybe of the players changed? I know everyone before the season's like, we're going to go to a regional, go to Omaha. But now that you've had early season success, does that sort of change the way you guys carry yourselves and kind of look at upcoming games? We should be, like you kind of said, we should be the favorites here.
I wouldn't really say so. We spent the whole fall and the early part of the spring visualizing where we want to be at the end of the season, and we're exactly on track for where we want to be. So I really don't think it's anything different than anyone expected. So we just keep going out there and play our game.
What's it been like to catch this pitching staff so far? They've been outstanding.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Coach Audio does a great job, and these guys they're just a bunch of dogs out there. They love the pitch. They throw strikes and they're gonna be competitive. So to have a staff like that, where every single guy is gonna give it their all, it's great. And especially last weekend, where the bats for us didn't really carry ourselves as they did the past few weekends. Pitching staff was able to come out there and shut down the team. That's huge for us.
When you catch for Jeff at the end of games, sometimes, how much of a throw is that? I forget what the stat is. He struck out in almost every batter or whatever the stat is. He's throwing like 97. So is that a lot of fun for you?
Yeah, I love to catch Jeff. It's like a video game back there. You never expect anyone to hit the ball. It's just like, all right, here we go. He's gonna throw another pitch. It's gonna be really hard, and it's probably gonna strike out the guy. I think last Friday when he came in to close, it was funny because the last guy lined out and we got out there the mound. He's like, oh man, I only got 2 strikeouts. So I love catching Jeff. It's very fun.
And Jalen will get to start tomorrow. Jalen's been almost unhittable in the last 11 or so innings. What's that been like for catching him, and what have you seen out of him that's worked really well for him?
I love catching Jalen as well. He's a competitor. He's gonna go out there and give it his all. He might not be the hardest throwing kid, but he's gonna compete just like any other guy out there. It's a lot of fun catching him. He's a very crafty lefty. He's got a lot of good stuff, and he works a really quick pace. I think he's going to do really well tomorrow.
And Trevor Holloway this season's been really the best starter, and he makes you work because he's got that slider in the dirt. What's it like catching him in that experience?
It's just as awesome as any other guy. Trevor comes in there with the fastball that sinks in, and then the slider that moves away. Like I said, it's like Jeff. It's like a video game almost. So these guys are just going up there throwing pitches that very few guys can hit, and the other team just doesn't know what to do. So I really, really enjoy it.
What have you seen recently from yourself at the plate? 7 for your last 20, a couple of home runs. Just talk about your recent few weeks at the plate. What do you like?
Just really focusing on my mindset at the plate, selecting good pitches. Struggled in the beginning of the year. Swung at a lot of pitches in the dirt. So just kind of changing the whole mindset when I go up to the plate of hunting the pitch that I want to hit and not letting those pitches get past me, especially the fastballs.
Like we asked Dalton. Dalton said Matt Archer doesn't even hit home runs in practice. So what was it like seeing him go deep for the free runner on set?
That was awesome. Archer's one of the hardest working kids in the team. To see him do something like that in such a big situation and a very important game to get us to sweep, I think that's really awesome, and that's a great experience for him.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.